Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of the vlog. I went for the audio approach this week, so I hope you don't mind listening to my voice. This was our last week in Wonju before we moved into our apartment in Seoul, and we wanted to spend the week visiting all of the coffee shops and places that we've been meaning to go to. So the first one being Limited Coffee. This place is run by two guys who have a passion for interior design. Everywhere you look pretty much looks like one of those interior design Instagram pages that are trendy right now. So I would recommend coming here if you're really into that sort of thing. The coffee is good, but we'd recommend trying the tea. They gave us a free sample of the tea when they were making it, and we actually ended up buying it because it was so good. It's really cool to see furniture like this in a cafe setting and how it really changes the space and changes the mood while you enjoy your drinks. The space is really inviting, and I don't think they mind if you stay here for a while, so if you're looking for a place to hang out with friends, I'll definitely recommend coming here. The next place that we were looking to visit was Am Square Coffee Roasters, and a few weeks ago we visited an espresso bar in Seoul. This had a pretty similar concept to that one. They both offer different variations of espresso for a pretty low price, so we were able to try a lot of different cups. But I feel like Am Square Coffee Roasters does this concept a little bit better. It was cleaner and more relaxing here. The bar space was a lot more open, so it was inviting and you could stay here for a longer time. Am Square also roasts in-house, so they have a filter option available to try, which we did end up trying. It was really delicious, so we actually ended up purchasing a packet of beans to continue brewing at home. There were cool little things like support for other cafes in the form of stickers around the store. They did offer some free coffee samples as a welcome drink, and these were just like samples of the coffee that they were brewing in that month. Whenever it rains, I always feel like eating udon, so that's what we did on this rainy day. We visited this little udon store with a really huge kitchen. They offered these hair ties for people so that they didn't get their hair dirty while they eat, which was kind of cool. The udon was super cheap and it tasted really good. You can even get 2 bowls if you wanted to, if you were still hungry, but there is an option to add more noodles. So if it's a rainy day and you're in Wonju, come here and get some udon. I think we visited the market almost every day this week. This market was kind of cool. They had stray cats everywhere which they were feeding, and a lot of food stalls, clothing stalls, and like some small handcraft stores. It was a pretty rainy week, so we decided to try some street food in the form of hot dog and fish cakes. I really love eating hot dog on rainy days, so this was a real treat. While we were out walking one day, we saw this cafe and we decided to come back and try it. The interior isn't anything too special. We ordered 1 iced Einspanner, a filter coffee, and the waffles. The waffles came with some strawberry and apple jam, and I was a really big fan of the apple jam. But I think the biggest surprise from here was the filter coffee. It was actually really good, and I thought the only thing wrong with it was that it was a little bit small. But when we had finished our first cup, the barista came over and he said there was actually a free refill. So he made us another cup of it, and yeah, it was great. It was well worth the money. On one of our market visits, we visited Shinonbubu, which is a famous old Wonju restaurant which has been operating for over 40 years. Inside, they have these crazy double-story tables, which I've never seen before. It was really quite cool. We ordered the tteokbokki and the kimchi fried rice, and the service here was very quick, and everyone eats here very quickly as well. I think this is because the line gets so long, because the price is outrageously cheap for this quality of food. I don't understand why it's so cheap, but I'm not complaining, and I'm definitely coming back here again. The last coffee shop that we visited was From Heras. This one is one that I've been wanting to visit for over 1 year now. Everyone talks about it, and it's one of the first specialty places in Korea. They have a really large selection of beans, and they do everything really well. From the explanations to the brewing, it's really consistent. They're using this pour over machine, which I've only seen videos of on Instagram. That was kind of cool to try. All of their merchandise and retail was awesome, and the coffee tasted great. So yeah, that's pretty much everything we got up to during the week. Let me know what you think about this audio voiceover approach to the vlog. I'm not really that great at speaking just yet, so any tips would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.